Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Liz, and welcome back to Material Energy 5. In the last episode, we got down to the bottom of the Never Nether area. Dealt with all the gas spawners and blaze spawners and pigment spawners, and then we broke the wither spawner that was in the bottom. But we still need to go fight the wither. And it's not very nice. It hurts a lot because our armor is actually pretty weak. Our dark helm and dark leggings don't have any sort of uh, protection or enchants of anything, and our enderplate and ender boots only have unbreaking on them. So we need to fix that. And I got lucky. We're gonna go for broke. We have protection 4 as a 30 level enchant. We're going to do that on the leggings. Unbreaking 3. Perfect. That is exactly what we needed. So then what do we get? Protection 3. You know what? I'm going to go for that. That is good enough. And then would be nice to have... Feather falling is useless. But we do have some more dark helms. We could always check a different one. This one's also protection 3. You know what? Can we combine those? I guess we'll find out. And Thorns 1, Repellent, Blast Protection. Blast Protection would also be pretty good. I do have 2 more Protection 3 books and an Unbreaking 3. So we can at least put the Unbreaking on our helmet. And I guess we're just going to go Protection 3 on both of these guys. It's good enough. Let's see, can we combine these two? We can. Before we do, let's go ahead and open this up and take all of these upgrades out, just because. And yeah, this is the one where we've already taken out the sound locator. Just grab all of these. And we can put these away. They are super useful. Actually really expensive. But let's just go ahead and take the rest of these out. Okay, I wish it was a little bit easier to take them out. But now we can combine these. And it will have Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3. All things considered, pretty good. So if we can get another Protection 2 book, we could put Protection 4. So let's just do a couple levels. There's another Unbreaking, but we actually don't need Unbreaking. So obviously I don't have the experience right now to do much more. I've used up everything in our Tome of Knowledge, so that is empty. We'll leave this stuff up here. I'm going to leave the protection. This is all... Okay, this was pretty much all stuff that I thought would be good. There is some XP boost stuff that would be nice to have. Our sword has really good enchants already. Sharpness 5, that kind of stuff. There is a little bit that we could probably do to it, but for the most part, I think it's good. So, let's get this over with. Let's go fight the Wither. Hopefully it's going to be a lot better this time because, you know, we have a little bit better gear. Let's see. Can we get some strength potions? Strength 4? Super duper energizer. For 30 seconds, it gives us a lot of good stuff. But I think plus 12 attack damage is going to be much better. It's only for 36 seconds, so let's take 2 of those. And we have any good, really good golden apples? We do. Perfect. So we're gonna do one of these. We do need to, you know, send the spatial storage back in, and we're just gonna overpower the Wither. It looks like it recovered its HP, which is fine. It shouldn't despawn or anything, even though we broke the spawner. Not a problem. We just gotta get down here And there is a few more things we have to do here, but we'll figure that out soon enough. So the wither is right there. That is actually really good. We're gonna drink our potion, and we're gonna get down here and try to wreck. Alright, we need to get out of the water. Eat a golden apple. There you are. And yeah. Come on. Almost. There we go. We got the Nether Star. Perfect. Without any flaws whatsoever. The strength potion actually was really useful. Okay. So the last thing we need is this Midacium. This stuff is really, really important. Because we need it for the Victory Monument. So we're going to grab just a bunch of it. It's just right here. And it looks like there is very large veins of this. Now, I believe those are blocks of redstone. And I do want to kind of see that there's tons of quartz down here. Are these blocks of redstone? Yes. So I don't know if there's going to be anything else down here that is going to be super good and or useful, but it's really hard to hit baby zombies. That's why they are so strong. So yeah, this is all destabilized redstone, so this is a good source of... There's a lot of good stuff here. Not gonna lie. And the Midacium is an interesting thing. It does actually work like you might think. If you know the story of King Midas, which is a pretty commonly known thing, I think. But yes, this will actually turn various other metals to gold. I do believe. That's something we can kind of investigate in a little bit, but let's get out of here. So for our quest, we needed the Nether Star. That is going to give us an epic reward, and then we need 16 Midacium. So what can we do with this? Can we sag mill it? Pulverizing it gives you 2. Yes, we can sag mill. And then the dust we just smelt up. And then I believe, at least it used to be that you could combine it with a lot of different things. Maybe it's the dust. Okay, maybe not anymore. In a different version of metallurgy, there was things you could do like that. But let's go ahead and sag mill. Now this will all go to the output right here, which is kind of cool. And we're just gonna make a little bit of it. We don't need to waste all of our ores, and we'll keep the rest of it for now. We'll see if we need it later. But we got another star, which is actually something we're gonna need for another star generator. And we'll probably need to get more of those. I don't know. Let's see. What else are you used for? Beacons. Crystal matrix ingots. That is going to be expensive. That is going to be huge. But it might be easier just to do it this way. It just requires some difficult to get things, like titanium. Actually is not that difficult at all. Something that we're probably going to do, I should mention, and this is something I've been kind of considering where, more than anything. We're going to set up sheep farms. We're going to set up basically overpowered sheep farms like this, where instead of having a bunch of sheep, we're going to just have one of every color. And we might do it just right here. I don't know. We might find someplace else to do it. I'm not really using the tree farm, so maybe we'll do something over there. But I'll figure that out later. Let's grab that ore that we were trying to get. So there is the quest for that. Gives us another epic reward. And then we can go ahead and make a single block of Midacium. And that is a thing at the Victory Monument. Let's actually do it this way, Because for whatever reason, I can't see the monument from the observatory. So, Midassian block. Yay. 4 legendary rewards. That's not bad. So there is only a few things left that we need, including the rainbow generator, which is something we are going to start working on today. So let's go back to the observatory. And we have 2 epic rewards to open. Dark Shears and another set of Master Shurikens. Perfect. Unbreaking is that is really good and is going to be super useful in our sheep farm, probably. And then we have 4 legendary rewards. Lazy Wings, EP Forte, which I'm not sure what that is. Another super duper energizer and another ender plate, which is kind of bad. So more Lazy Wings. Clumsy Looting, Beheading. Okay, so this is something we're going to want to use. Let's actually look at it in this. So Shock, Thunder, Lightning, whatever. Sets them on fire. And yeah, that is Sharpness. It's got a little bit of knockback, haste. It's 15 attack damage, which is slightly better than what we currently are using in terms of the damage, but that is a beheading sword. So that is a go find wither skeletons and get wither skulls, because you need them for the for the nether generator. I should mention something as well. We need to make the rainbow generator, right? I don't plan on using this, not to actually produce power, because it's a pain. It's an absolute pain to use, and so I'm not going to. Easy as that. Let's go ahead and get rid of the nether. That area is completed. There is plenty of stuff there to collect, but don't need to. So, first things first, we're going to try to make a bunch of these generators, and we'll basically start from there. So we need to make a furnace generator, so we're going to need a furnace, and there is a furnace generator, so I can take that one off the list. Let's see, what's another one that's going to probably be easy? I don't think we have purpur. Do we have chorus? We do have chorus flowers, so we can grow this stuff. Is there an easy way we can grow it? Phytogenic isolator, of course. And we have the Phytogrow. We have so much of this. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just get that working. Not a problem. Alright. So we'll come back to that one. Ender generator. So we're going to need a furnace generator. Let's just make a few furnaces. Let's make a lot of furnaces, because we have infinite cobblestone, so it's not like it matters. We have plenty of cobblestone. It's just a matter of, in fact, I'm going to take this cobblestone and put it in here so we have more. We're up to 2 quintuple. It is going to take a while for us to get all the cobblestone we're going to need in this series, but we need to make a furnace generator. For that one, do they all require furnace generators? Not all of them directly, but they do. So let's just make 6 of these. And then where does this one go? Top half next to the frosty generator. Just so I can kind of keep track of all the stuff. Okay, so let's see. Ender generator made. Disenchantment. We just need an enchanting table, which we can do pretty easily. There is the disenchantment. Magmatic. We're gonna just need a bucket, and we should get the bucket back, I believe. And just pop upstairs for a second and grab some lava. Let's take our shield off. Okay. We will probably need to get more lava at some point, but I'll worry about that later. So there is the magmatic generator. Slimy generator. We don't have any slime. Not any green slime anyways. Can we get that? We can centrifuge magma cream, or we could chemical combine. We'll probably do it that way. How do you make the end rods? Okay, so we need pop chorus fruit. This is all done. We have 60 chorus fruit and 16 flowers. So we need to smelt all this up and get some pop chorus fruit. We need 1 plus like 8. We don't really need that much. So that will be easy enough. So there is the end rods. And per, we need 2 sets of that. And that makes the halitosis generator, which works off of dragon breath, if you didn't know. Potion generator. We just need a brewing stand. How many blaze rods do we have? Okay, we have plenty. That should work just fine. Most of these should be pretty obvious what they work off of. So let's see. Halitosis ender. Magmatic and disenchantment. Hey, we can already make the top half. So the top half is actually easier than the other one. Mostly because it doesn't include some of the awful things like the nether star generator. So we are actually pretty close to being done. We need the overclocked generator, which is like the furnace generator but a little bit better. And then we need 4 more furnace generators. So we need just 1 more set of that. And 4 of those. We made the top half. Okay, pink generator, pink stuff. Redstone, we need to make another magmatic generator. So we're going to need to go get another bucket. That is fine. And then we'll kind of go from there. We'll make what we need for the rest of the stuff. And then we're going to continue on the, like, I call it the story quest lines, but the actual dungeons and whatnot. So heated redstone. We need a redstone block. Not a problem. Accidentally made 2, but doesn't matter. So there is the heated redstone. So we just need slime pink and the nether star one, which requires wither skeleton skulls. Infinity dust blocks, or we can find wither skeletons. So let's see. There and there. Alright, let's head to the alchemy lab to make some slime. So slime balls, and we can use this purple slime to make not that. It says we can make it. Let's see if it's... I had melon in there for some reason. I actually don't remember why. Well, whatever. We can just grab these slime balls and we just throw them in here to be, you know, destroyed basically. I'll also go ahead and process. Wait, is this something that can't go in there? Okay. So we have sucrose and protein, and I believe that's all we need to make these slime blocks. So we just need slime balls. Let's just do that. And it is 2 protein and 2 sucrose for each. We're going to need, you know, let's also go ahead and put cobalt up there kind of permanently. So we're going to need 9, 14. So we need 5 more, obviously. And it's 2 each, correct? Yes. So we need 10 more protein and 10 more sucrose, which is really easy because we get so much of that stuff. And there is the normal slime balls. So then we can turn one into a slime block. And if it's a mixed slime, it works. And then we can get the slimy generator. No problem. The next one is the pink generator, which is pink dye. Do we have red dye? Of course we do. We have beets. So this is really easy. We just need to get a little bit of pink dye. And we dye a wool. And that's it. Cool. So quite literally the only thing we need now is wither skeleton skulls. And I don't think we've seen wither skeletons. At least not that I can recall. So that is something that we're going to have to kind of deal with. Where does that one go? In the corner. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the next spatial storage area and see what it entails. There is some other things that we can do, and one thing I'm gonna mention, I am probably going to go ahead and work on a sheep farm and try to get all the different dyes. I don't know if I'm gonna put it down here or where I'm going to actually place it, but I will figure that out. Maybe we'll reuse the tree farm because the greenhouse, I don't really use this anymore. So maybe we'll do it up here, and we can have all the sheep automatically, you know, sheared and all that kind of stuff. Put it into, we'll probably use a drawer system just to hold more wool, and I think we can make a void upgrade. I wish this side, actually we might not put it here just because there's not access to the system. So we might just go ahead and put it down here. But I would probably do the same thing. The only difference is it's going to be a 1x1 area. And so I will probably just put it on this wall right here. We'll have all 16 sheep. And I'm going to do that between episodes. Start collecting all the wool because there's a lot of things you can do with the different dyes. So ink black, for example. And I believe if we look at pigments, this is all the different pigments you'd get from pulverizing wool. And, you know, black gives you titanium, cyan gives you copper and chlorine. So there is a lot of different things. Potassium, chromate, chromium. I don't know how much of this stuff we're going to need, but it'll be useful to have a renewable source of a lot of those elements. And this is something I've done before. I don't remember. I don't remember which material energy, if it was both of the last ones, the main series 4 and 3, and probably anti-material energy. Just getting sheep wool is so lucrative for chemicals. But we need to do this quest. So we're going to pin this, and it looks like the final start. The final flower pot bonsai pot. Okay. Do we have... Yeah, we have that. So that is in there. It's the universe mirror. And do we have to turn that in? We do. We have to submit all of this stuff. So this is it. The final ender drive will take me to the exact location of the entity, threatening to pull apart everything I know. The only way I can come back to this universe is if I end this nightmare at its source. Failure is not an option. I want to see what it is. I have a funny feeling I already know, but we'll see. We'll see in a second. So we have all those. We need pile of neutrons. I've been collecting those for a while. And we need an ME storage housing. So I see one. Right there it is. we can go ahead and submit all of this stuff. And it would be really cool if we could get a pedestal for the record. But we can't craft them because this clones items. It's pretty good. But goodbye. I think we can get extras, can't we? In the shop. Yeah, we can always get another one. So I doubt that there is any way you can get the I doubt there's any way you can actually get a pedestal. But we just unlocked another chapter. We have finally completed chapter 8, Beyond Crafting, Final Destination. It's actually called Final Corruption. And we will hit that button in a second. I'm not going to leave you guys on that much of a cliffhanger, but I want to see what this says. Victory or death. Once I enter this unknowable realm between dimensions, I must defeat the entity or die trying. Oh. So, we don't need that. Portal to the entity. To come back, only 2 ways. Defeat the entity or die. Okay, so this is purple. Can we break this? We can. I don't know if this is something we're supposed to see or not, but don't pay attention behind the curtain. We are going to see what that is. Now this telepad, we should still be able to. I mean, I can see that, so we should be able to still come back up here. I'm not gonna actually. You know what? We have 7 levels. Let's. I have more staffs of traveling, don't I? I do. We're gonna keep this one in here. Actually, let's just grab a chest and let's see if we can cheese this a little bit. We're gonna put a chest right here, and that is definitely the one we're gonna use normally. So we're gonna put everything away. I don't have any baubles. We're gonna put literally everything away. I expect to die, but because of that, we're going to store our levels and should probably eat something. I can take some baked potatoes. And let's see. So use teleporter. Let's get rid of that pin. There's probably still going to be more. But dimension 1. No, it is not going to allow us to come back. We are in a different dimension than that teleporter is going to. So that is sure death. And all things considered, we don't need that staff of traveling. So it does look like we could go on the other side of this, and there's stuff down there to do. And that might be fun. Do we go see what the entity is? You know, I kind of want to know what the entity is before we face it. So do we want to give ourselves a fighting chance? We could take some blocks. Let's just take some cracked stone bricks. We have chainmail. Why not? We have all this chainmail armor. And you know, we have this silver broadsword from a long time ago. This is absolutely a death sentence, but let's see. I can't remember the entity room. Is it in the end? I guess we'll find out. You know what? We can take that staff of traveling as well, just in case we can, in fact, use use it and come back, but I don't have much faith. So let's... Okay, yeah, so it's just down here. We can 100% cheese. And you are a wither skeleton with a lot of health. I think the biggest thing with this is just going to be break all the spawners and call it a day. So we're actually going to retreat. So it is just sending us down there. I guess I can never remember which dimension is what, like, what value. So yeah, we are in dimension 1 already. It is not important. We are going to save that fight for next time, though. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to fight the entity next time and hopefully not die. But if we do, there are ways around everything. So that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I would say it's a little bit shorter, but it's not really. And we have plenty of stuff to do. We have our golden apple and our potion of strength. That entity had a lot of HP, so that might be a good strategy. But we definitely need to just get down there and break some spawners. Luckily, we have a super fast pickaxe. So we're going to take care of that area next time and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!